named the Boys Doubles Tournament permanently is the Jonathan Idle Memorial Doubles Tournament, which is held in the spring every year. But we didn't want to wait till the spring to say something about John, so I appreciate the girls letting us do something special, and the shirts that you have today in memory of John, to take this moment to think about John. And Yolanda Lyons has a few things. We have a few others that will speak as well. Yolanda.
First of all, thank you so much for letting me talk about John. So the Miami Valley Schools Men's Doubles Tournament, tennis tournament, will honor Jonathan David Idle. John was an MVS student, athlete, and friend. I feel so fortunate to have been able to know John since he first joined MVS as a 7th grade student. You know, it's not always easy to come into the Miami Valley Schools middle school as a student because everybody has like grown up together. But it didn't take John long to become part of our community. He's not just one of those students that he was just like one of those students that you dream of having in class. He simply was MVS, and the school was a huge part of his life. He loved MVS, both its culture and people. He always came to school with a positive attitude and a strong work ethic. His friends commented that he could always bring a smile to someone's face and make them laugh. He was happy, he was outgoing, and he was a constant support for those around him. John completely embraced our immersion program at school, and he loved adventure. Sorry. He was one of 14 students that I was able to lead to Concepcion, Chile. It was his first trip abroad out of many. In a very short time, he made friends there with whom he was always able to keep in touch with. He was a part of their family, and he built lifelong friends wherever he went. Here at school, John was a 3-season athlete. Not only did he play tennis, but he also played golf and basketball. I sat with Jennifer and Mike and cheered for the Rams for so many basketball games. John's hard work, dedication, his positive attitude and approach to sports, as well as his continual support for his teammates, was recognized while he was here at school. He was given the award, he was awarded the most prestigious athletic award that's given by MVS, which was the Billy Glisson Memorial Scholarship. I find myself in disbelief that my dear friend is no longer with us. John will always be a part of MVS. He will always be in the hearts of classmates, teammates, and anyone he impacted, whether at MVS, the University of South Carolina, Columbia, Chile, Ghana, Thailand, Jamaica, or the Bahamas. It's so fitting that we honor John by naming the men's doubles tournament for him. Thank you.
Good morning. John Idle was one of my close friends growing up. Although I was not in his grade, we were linked through the Great Miami Valley tree. I have had the privilege to play 3 seasons of basketball with him, as well as travel to 2 countries with him. He was the kindest, most genuine guy I knew. In basketball, he was that guy who gave it all he had, and you knew you could be trusted with any play you put him through. He filled us all with inspiration, and he will continue to do so for the future teams to come. While out of the country, he acted as a big brother to me. He and I had a lot of fun times together. While in Chile, we would chill at the dinner table with our empanadas, and when we went out to parties, he would make sure I stayed safe. He didn't have to, but that's just the kind of guy he was. He could be having the time of his life, but he would still make sure everyone was included and had fun. I also knew him before MVS. He and I used to swim together at the same pool, the Christopher Club. I remember the first time I met him. He walked up to me and said that we were going to be classmates. We played a lot of basketball together that summer. He was starting in middle school, but even though I was only in the lower school, he still wanted to include me. My life wouldn't have been the same without him, and I will miss him so much. He was a central person in so many people's lives. He is what makes our Miami Valley tree so strong, and it is through our family that his dream will live on. Thank you.
So John really was MVS, and it was everything to him. He's an MVS Ram through and through. I don't know who's playing third singles today, but he'll be pulling for you. I guarantee that. So, John was unbelievable. He's an MVS Ram all the way. This is where he grew up. Thank God this is how he became a man. We're so blessed. We're so fortunate. Thank you.
Let's all have a moment of silence for John. Thank you for taking the time this morning to keep John's spirit and memory alive. It means a lot to us here at the school, and we're looking forward to having this be an annual tradition every spring. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for being here, everyone.